I'm Sefra Jerome, and welcome to the February 2019 edition of Horoscopes, Taroscopes, Astrological Insights, sponsored by Romance Daily News. So I hope you go over to Romance Daily News and subscribe to them and read their newsletter every single day. And here you can subscribe to me on YouTube so you never miss your monthly edition of astrology and some of the little extra things I might do on this channel. So anyways, it's February, and I know here in Toronto we had an insanely cold, record-breaking month. Today is supposed to be the last day of the cold. Today is February 1st, and we're sitting at minus 25, but tomorrow it's supposed to be up to 0. Yay! But anyways, we have an exciting month ahead because it's going to be a calmer month than we've had. In January, we had a couple of eclipses and all kinds of stuff going on. But here in February, no planets are doing anything insane. They're all just nicely going direct and or staying direct, I should say. And nothing bad is going to happen. I hope. Anyways, so on February the 2nd, we have Groundhog Day, and not everyone around the world celebrates Groundhog Day because not everyone is experiencing minus 25 degrees Celsius weather. So, but those of us that are hoping for winter to be over, we all look forward to Groundhog Day on February the 2nd. Then on February the 4th or 5th, like in between there, we come into the Chinese New Year, and this year we're celebrating the year of the brown pig. So the pig is a barnyard animal, and so if you're a barnyard animal like me, I'm a metal ox, they say the barnyard animals kind of get together. They're more compatible with each other than, say, a pig and a dragon or whatever. But of course, it's always contingent on everything else in your chart. And maybe a brown pig would go with a metal something, or you know what I mean. So no, just take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, so year of the pig or year of the boar, because there are 12 Chinese animals, 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac, and so we're going into the 12th animal, which is the pig or the boar, depending on what you want to look at. And the element is water and wood for the year of the pig. And so for the most part, this year is supposed to infuse us with wisdom, initiative, and energy. And the idea of the pig too is that even though some people, call people pigs because they think they eat too much and they're fat and lazy and all that, when in fact, pigs as an animal, as many of us know, are very intelligent, very emotional beings, sentient beings almost, and they're not lazy, and they're very focused. I mean, you think of like Porky Pig or any pig kind of cartoons, the three little pigs, how they're tenacious and they keep trying to get stuff done even though, hijinks happen because they're cartoons. But those animated pigs certainly capture the enthusiasm of the pig, the tunnel vision of the pig, and the tenacity of the pig energy. So we all will be experiencing this kind of energy over the next year. Now, what else is happening in February is that we have a new moon on the 4th, which coincides with the new year, obviously. And this is a great time for fresh starts and socializing. So again, get out there and socialize in the new moon energy and make some new connections, especially if you've been hibernating, if you've been like in North America where we've had a polar vortex and insane cold weather and crazy blizzards. And then in places like Australia, they've been having their summer, but they've been experiencing the worst heat waves ever in history, historical heat waves. And, I've heard the weather went up to 44 degrees Celsius, maybe even higher. I know, that's not normal even for Australia. So just try and stay hydrated. On the 19th of February, we have a full moon in Virgo. And so this will give us energy of getting things in order, getting in touch with things you've been neglecting. Like, how are those New Year's resolutions going? Have you ever fallen off the wagon already? I saw on the news the other day they were talking about how most New Year's resolutions are broken by the second or third week of January. So if you made it to February, yay. And of course, it's a Chinese New Year now, so you can start again with your New Year's resolutions. Then, of course, there's that elephant in the room. That happens in February. That contrived, materialistic, Hallmark card marketing invented holiday, not holiday, but recognition of Valentine's Day. And I may sound a bit cynical about Valentine's Day, and I think because as time goes on and society changes, that we have different attitudes towards Valentine's Day and relationships, compatibility, and this sort of thing. A lot of us don't need to have a holiday for us to recognize or romance our loved ones, and we also don't want to make other people feel bad on Valentine's Day. So, if you don't have a romantic partner and you're feeling really depressed because you're not getting anything on Valentine's Day, don't worry, because it's just an invented holiday to sell greeting cards, and you are loved and adored by the friends you have in your life. And quite frankly, if you're single, maybe it's better that way. I know my first marriage was on Valentine's Day, so I have an interesting view on it. And notice I said first marriage because I persevere in love. But now I've had many more Valentine's Days as a single woman than as a person involved. And I have to say, when you're single, the expectations really work well because you don't have that, oh, my partner needs to get me something on Valentine's Day. So you don't have the expectation or the disappointment when you're single. You already know you're getting nothing. But anyways, don't bully your partner to recognize Valentine's Day if that's not their nature, and don't be hard on yourself. I mean, it's always nice to be thoughtful to the ones we love and write notes in lunch boxes or send flowers and all that, just on any day. So don't get stressed out about Valentine's Day, even though you think you should or might want to. Okay, so that's your advice. And then so to find out what's happening with your own specific sign of the zodiac, just click on through the playlist and find your sign, and have a fantastic February.